attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Green in at the 3. Now here's Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Anunoby. Let's go with a 3. Williams grabs the board. Here's Charlotte. Miller with it. Towns covering. Miller, he's open. They get it again. Pass to Green. Lets it go from deep. The kick out to Ball. Stolen by Bridges. Hart finds Achua. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And Mark Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bridges against Ball. Kicks it out Towns. Just 5 on the clock. And a nice finish on the layup.
That to me is about Karl-Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Offensively, Karl-Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, BA. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And it's the Knicks with the ball after the basket by Charlotte. Ball against Bridges. And it's Bridges with the chance.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Outside, Green. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And slipping inside and then going for a strong finish, Bridges stuns the defense.
Bridges, a screen on Anunoby. Ball passes to Williams. Stolen by Bridges. Anunoby with it. Guarded now by Ball. Hart against Ball. Left side Hart. Here's Towns. Some solid defense from Williams.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Anunoby against Bridges. Unable to get that one. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. The Knicks with the lead. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Williams. Still without a bucket. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Towns passes to Hart. Fires the 3. The shot by Towns, no good.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And Williams punches it home.
LaMelo Ball loves creating for his team. I love the look right there. Just so easy to play with.
Bridges passes to Hart. Now here's Anunoby. Guarded by Miller. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, It's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
No need to rush that play. That's called giving away a possession.
Here's ball. .29 seconds left in the first quarter. Green for three. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
3-point goal.
Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Bridges against Ball. And Bridges, here we go. Hart from long range. Green with the defensive effort. Bridges outside. Williams passes to Bridges. Takes a three. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Hornets. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the ball. At both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the floor for Charlotte, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Green out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the center position.
Well, this is exactly what you want from LaMelo Ball, attacking the rim off the drive.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Bridges misses. Knicks trail by 5. Outside Anunoby. And out of bounds. Charlotte will have it.
Charlotte ball.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Green, a screen. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Green with a screen on Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Here's Ball. The Knicks with the rebound.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Knocked loose. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Charlotte.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Now, here's Green. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line.
First personal.
It goes on Josh Hart.
Now, you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Towns against Williams. Hart passes to Bridges. Towns outside. Fires for 3. The rebound by Bridges. Hornets leading by 8. Left side Williams. Ball taking his time here. Three-pointer, Bridges. Towns with a rebound. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Hart finds Bridges. Kicks it out Towns. Anunoby on the wing. Here's Hart. Towns a screen on Green. Hart with it. Guarded now by Williams. Outside Anunoby. 4 on the clock. Hart from long range. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. The Hornets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
A minute 50 left in the second quarter. Now here's Ball. 9 points in the game. Pass to Green. 6 to shoot. LaMelo working inside.
With the size he brings to the guard position, you love to see LaMelo assert himself down low.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Here's Green, following the bucket by the Knicks. Here's Ball. Nice D from Bridges. Knicks trail by 8. 51 seconds left in the second period, and the shot goes.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Green with a screen on Bridges, and it's Ball off the drive. Can't cash it in from close range. New York shooting around 53%, a nice number. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Williams. Again the miss by the Hornets. The Knicks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Hart finds Achua. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Towns. This one for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Miller.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
From the inbound. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Al. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
We've got Mitchell Robinson. Miles McBride is out there with Jalen Brunson. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Tucker in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And here's Brunson. Outside Tucker. Clock at 6. Here's the pick. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And so many screens today ride that line of moving or not. Doris, you think players get away with too much movement on picks?
I think, Brian, it definitely feels like there's a lot more gray area. You have these things now called drag screens. A lot of screens today feel like maybe 30 years ago they would have been a foul. So, hey, I always say, BA, officiating in this league with the speed and the skill is really, really difficult.
Buries it from 3.
But you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Hornets lead.
Pass to Nurkic from outside the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Brunson looks it over.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Shaman for the tie. Rebounded by Nurkic. The Hornets with a lead. Okogie, the pass to Nurkic. Lays it up and banks it in. Nurkic has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
And Doris at 7 feet tall and almost 300 pounds. Yusuf Nurkic often is the biggest human on the court.
BA, we might as well refer to him as the immovable object. This guy has slimmed down. He's in incredible shape. But Nurkic is an old school big, and he is a force to be reckoned with around the rim. Not just because of that size and strength, but because of his skill as a passer and a finisher.
Fast break, here we go for the lead. And the basket by Shaman. Shaman's got his second basket on the night.
You know, probably could have gone strong to the hoop, but with the D out of position on the break, I like his decision to take the free.
New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Tucker with a screen. Back to McBride. Pass to Tucker. Outside McBride. To the wing, right side. Clock at 2. Tucker, the pass to Shaman. Misses a 3. The Hornets have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Tips it up. Ooh, Robinson with a block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Robinson for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds in the game. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Ali.
Well, consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
Now here's Man. Brunson defending. Man, the pass to Williams. Man with it. Nurkic up top. Puts it up from the high post. And another basket for Charlotte.
Continuing to develop his jump shot. Nurkic draining his shot has helped his confidence moving forward.
McBride passes to Shaman. Robinson for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Nurkic just got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Okogie. Down low. Smith outside. Back to Nurkic. Beyond the arc. Fires in the triple. And it's a 6-point Hornet lead.
You get used to seeing dimes like this from Nick Smith. I mean, he'll drop them all day.
McBride passes to Shaman. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. 4-3. He buries it from 3. Shaman's got 9 points here in the second half.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
There's the triple. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Hornets out. We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And New York has possession. It's a 3-point game. On the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Green in at the small forward.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Bridges against Ball. 3 on the clock. And Ball throws it down.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Three-pointer, Bridges. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball passes to Bridges. Out of bounds. Hornets ball as Charlotte keeps possession. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Nurkic a screen on Bridges. Ball. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Well, the quickness helps LaMelo Ball out inside right there. Just allows him to get the quick drop on the defense.
And the basket by Towns.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
The kick out to Ball. Nurkic a screen on Bridges. Ball passes to Nurkic. 5 on the clock. And some solid defense from Towns. Knicks trail by 3. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Towns to tie it up. Ball with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
It's Bridges on the wing. Covered by Towns.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
Towns a screen on Ball. Bridges passes to Towns. From deep. Nails it from 3. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Well, LaMelo Ball relishes these moments. That young man has no fear.
Achua with a screen on Ball. Bridges passes to Achua. To the right side.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Out to Bridges. There's the 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 tonight. Ball outside. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. Nurkic a screen on Anunoby. Here's Ball. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
Well, that's just a smart move by LaMelo Ball. Uses the screen to shake the defender. That's nice.
Hart from long range. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points. That's just not a good look.
First team foul.
Charlotte leading by 6. Ball outside. Bridges, a screen on Bridges. And he's going for the oop here. And no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th.
Yeah, nice quick transition play from Ball, getting out ahead of the defense and converting on the fast break.
The Hornets shooting 52% from the floor so far.
Knicks foul. Mikal Bridges. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So the first one drops, and that'll put him up by 9.
At the line.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
Here's Bridges. No good. Unable to win this run. And the Hornets with possession here. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
Bridges.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Hart from long range. Rebounded by Nurkic. And it's the Hornets ball. Now Ball. from deep. Off target with the shot. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. And now Washington starting group. We've got George. Smart is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Sarr in at center, locking down the middle. Chalk up 2 there.
And drawing first blood, you know coach likes that momentum out of the gate.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Driving to the basket. And Sarr throws it down hard.
Goodness, Sarr is a different type of athlete.
It's Hart on the wing. He's defended by Koulibaly. Anunoby passes to Hart. Rebounded by Smart.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Knicks with the rebound.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that.
Now, here's Bridges to the left side wing. Achua kicks to Bridges. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Washington on D. Pass to Achua. To the hoop. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty draft record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, they have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar-level talent.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Middleton against Anunoby. From past the arc. Middleton can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bridges, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
George with the steal. And here we go. Washington fast break. Koulibaly with it. Hart covering. Smart deciding where to go with it. Bridges with the steal. To the paint. Here's Towns. Oh, he jams it right over Alex Sarr.
Oh, my. Karl Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
That one falls.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Back to Achua. Shot clock at 6. Towns, the pass to Achua. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. For Washington, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. And George kicks to Middleton. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night to help your team be in a position to win games.
Middleton.
Shots good by Middleton.
Middleton's length coming into play and finishing strong.
Towns, the pass to Achua. Takes the 3. Towns, no luck.
he's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Second shot opportunity. Rebound, Washington.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
George finds Smart. Back to George. Over Hart. Pass to Song. Koulibaly with it. Here's Smart. Shooting foul as the folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
At the line, 2 shots. The play will be reviewed under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And so Smart nails both of them. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Wizards lead by 2. And the second quarter. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Well, they've been aggressive from...
Electric. Bridges getting the fans on their feet with that dunk.
You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just, I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
GA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
6 on the shot clock. Now, here's Hart. D right on him. The dunk by Achua.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
To the middle. Middleton finds Koulibaly. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. Koulibaly's got the lead up to 2 now for Washington.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
It's tipped, stolen by Smart. And now the fast break, Middleton with the ball. And George with the stuff.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. This is Chris Middleton making a play.
Anunoby passes to Hart, and the foul on Marcus Smart. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now, here's Achua, defended by George. Back to Towns. Pass to Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Chris Middleton.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Wizards?
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa.
Second team foul.
That's his first foul. Outside, Smart. Middleton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here.
2 minutes.
Mikal Bridges is a prototypical 3-and-D guy, affecting the game defensively now.
Pass to Towns. In transition, here come the Wizards. And Sarr throws it down.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Koulibaly with it. Hart covering. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game. .131 left in the first half of basketball. Middleton for 3, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
I'm not sure what he thought he could get away with there. Pretty clear over the back.
Nothing wrong with being physical, but that's just over the top.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young, and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow.
Back to Achiuwa. Clock at 6. There's a screen by Achiuwa. The 3, Bridges. The rebound by Middleton.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Washington.
24-7.
Here's Koulibaly. Outside, George. Pass to Smart. Sarr sets the screen for Smart. Now Sarr. And another miss by Washington.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Marcus Smart.
It's his first trip to the line.
Second team foul. Carl Anthony Towns.
No good on that one.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
George with the screen on Hart. Pass to Sarr. In the corner, Smart with it. With 1 on the clock. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Washington Wizards with their lead standing at. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Here's who Brian Keefe is starting the second half with. They've got Kispert. Sean Holmes out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in at the 2 spot.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
And here's Tucker. Good work defensively by Holmes. Now here's Kispert. Tight defense on him. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. Knicks trail by 6. And when you watch Kispert, you know, Brent, you can see the aggression he plays with when he's going at the rim.
Yeah, sometimes Corey will surprise you because you know he's a spot-up shooter and you know he's elite at doing that, but he will attack, go in there, and throw his body at guys to create some scoring opportunities.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. That is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Brunson.
Well, Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Brunson against Poole. Down low, and Holmes throws it down.
What a show of strength by Holmes, going up hard and jamming it in.
Out left to the wing. Tucker finds Brunson. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Offensive rebound. Tucker the pass to McBride. Takes it off the glass.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
24.
Poole against Brunson. Poole the pass to Holmes. Here's Champagnie. There's a screen. 5 to shoot with the drive, and good that time. Champagnie's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Wizards. You know, Brent, the Wizards had a very tough 23-24 campaign, didn't they?
Very difficult for everybody, their fans, their ownership, and their coaching staff, which changed last year. Just 15 wins, a record low for a very prideful Washington franchise. Their offense struggled. Their defense was 28th. On the bright side, a lot of minutes went to their younger players, so it's going to be another year of development in Washington.
And here's Poole for 3. Here's Holmes, a second chance effort, and it's 2 points on the layup. Holmes got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, coaches from the sideline screaming, get a body on Rashawn Holmes, why don't you?
Holmes with the steal. Poole on the wing. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Knicks trail by 9. McBride with the ball. And now by Kispert. Here's Brunson. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
Now, guys don't want to guard someone like Jalen Brunson. He just keeps coming.
Holmes with a screen on Brunson. Poole, no good. For New York, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Shamet got a piece of it. Here's Carrington. Still without a basket. Shakes him. And it's good off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 9.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And here's Brunson outside. Rebound by the Wizards. Champagnie's got his 4th rebound in this one. Just 3 to shoot. Holmes. Robinson with the block.
Now the 7'4" wingspan of Robinson going to work on that shot. Swatted away.
.23 seconds left to play in the third. Knicks trail by 9, and now the Knicks on the break. Brunson with a clean look. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Brunson's got 11 in the second half. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Using those hops to attack the rim. Poole takes flight.
From deep, Brunson. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
And here's Poole for three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Washington holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball in. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
It doesn't happen with every point guard in the league as far as setting your teammates up. Lots more scorers now, but right there creating the scoring opportunity for his teammate.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Achua is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Towns in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. Bridges dishes to Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Clock at 4. Smart goes in. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
This is why you involve the big man Sarr in pick and rolls. He understands how to take advantage.
Bridges passes to Achua. There's a screen by Achua. Out of hand on it. And he stays with it. Now, here's Hart. He's defended by Koulibaly.
Touch and control on the floater. Hart showing another element to his offensive game.
Middleton looking it over. George sets a screen for Middleton. In the corner, it's Sarr. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Sarr's got the lead up to 12 now for Washington.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there, lapses like this, a backbreaker.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Rebound by the Wizards.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Pass to Sarr. Nailed from three-point land. And the Wizards lead by 13.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
Here's the break. George with the bucket.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Towns in the corner. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy one.
This one for 3.
2 minutes remaining.
Out of bounds. Washington takes possession.
Out of bounds. Wizards ball.
And it's Middleton penetrating outside for George. Here's Sarr. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. Not as good in the Wizards' lead. It's got down to 11 on the bucket from Towns.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Here's Koulibaly. Sarr with it. Towns on him. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Haven't
we've seen that a few times today, guys. I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Well, it's no secret this Washington team is in a rebuilding phase. But, Brent, they've collected some assets.
Yeah, they got some flexibility here, Kevin, and they made the call to start over. Took some other players that other teams didn't want, along with some draft picks, which sometimes you have to do when you're bottoming out. They have a good toolbox to rebuild that.
One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board.
Knicks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Washington.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Alex Song.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that one.
Foul. Second team foul.
And he can't get the first one.
George at the line. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to YUREMBO. Towns with it, defended by George. Towns against George. Towns, no luck. Fires away from way outside. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
wins have been tough to come by lately.
No doubt. That creates a little bit of added pressure, too. So the last thing a struggling team wants to do is lose to an opponent in the same situation.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. George out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Sarr. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Smart in at the 1. Now here's Smart. 5 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball right side. George with a steal. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Here's Sarr. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Mark Williams.
Well, defensively, against a young guy like Sarr, his size and energy can be overpowering.
Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. That's a very intriguing package.
Clark, you look at the scoring ability of Miles Bridges. Most nights, he feels like he has an advantage.
And I would agree with that. When you think about defenders trying to slow down Miles Bridges, most guys are either too slow or not strong enough to deal with it. As a result, he's able to make it tough for just about anybody who guards him.
Now here's Middleton. Lets the 3 fly. Ball with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
It's deflected.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
Here's Smart. And he dunks it down.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Charles Lee. Allie, what do you have to offer?
He is aware of the amount of disruption that Marcus Smart can bring to an offense. He said, you can't attack him in pick and rolls and go at him in ISOs, so we'll have to keep his assignment moving and run him ragged when he's on defense. Sounds like it'll be a busy day for Smart. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Williams. The drive by Miller, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And that's how Miller can take his game to the next level, by being aggressive and attacking the basket.
Outside Coulibaly. George with the bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Ball. On the wing, Green. That 3's off the mark. The Wizards have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. The recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
Now here's Coulibaly. Here's the 3. Ball with the rebound. And Bridges, here we go.
Well, I love the athleticism he brings to the table. Bridges can really score on the move and still maintain control of his body in those tight windows.
Check out the immediate response to the jam.
Oh, both sides are fired up.
I think the stakes just got raised a little bit.
And here's Charlotte now. The Wizards making their last shot. And it's hammered home by Green. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already, and we're not even in the second half.
Now here's George. Kicks it out to Middleton. Drops in the 3.
The obvious work ethic of Middleton on full display there. I mean, the quick release off the pass, which leaves the defense without much to do.
Ball against Smart. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pass to Ball. Williams, a screen on Middleton. Ball passes to Williams. Back to ball. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
Ooh, got that bucket in no time at all.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Green with a screen on Smart. Outside, Green. Back to ball. 43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And Ball throws it down.
Deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time calling his own number.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. And again, Washington with a triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Green, the pass to Miller. Over to the left wing. Pass to Williams. Shakes him, and Williams punches it home.
Setting his teammate up nicely out of the two-man game that time. Ball provides style and substance with his brilliant playmaking.
Middleton against Green. Middleton looking around. He gets it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Washington.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Wizards starting in the second. We've got Marcus Smart, Sarr out there with George. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Koulibaly in a two-guard.
And you can tell they're in sync right now, expertly turning the steal into fast break points.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And how about the Aussie Josh Green, an athletic wing? He's become a real threat from outside.
And I like that he's added that to his game because he gives you all the intangibles. He's a physical presence. He's an excellent defender. He moves well without the ball. When he's knocking down threes, it takes him to another level as an offensive player. He's got a chance to be a really special player going forward.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. The Hornets with a lead. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Charlotte now. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the strike.
Ball against Smart. Pass to Bridges. Rebound by the Wizards. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Koulibaly. And here's Middleton. From outside the arc. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Miller, the pass to Ball. Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Middleton, no good. The Hornets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Miller, the pass to Ball. And here's Nurkic for 3. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists in the game.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Now here's Middleton. 9 points in the game. George outside. This one for 3. Miller pulls it in. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
Bridges that time being rewarded for his hustle and his awareness right there. Opportunistic score that time.
Smart against Ball. There's a screen. The 3 is up. And Smart nails the triple.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards, Graham. A franchise-low 15 wins.
You know, B.A., it started with trading away their star, Bradley Beal, before the season. But I like their new direction, prioritizing the future and developing talent.
Here's Smart, following the bucket by the Hornets. From the arc. The rebound by Bridges.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Now here's Nurkic. Koulibaly defending. Miller outside. The 3. Rebound Washington. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Middleton with it. Green picks him up. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Nice shot by George.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
Green, the pass to Ball. Oh, there's the alley. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Sarr. The shot's good. And now a 3-point Wizard lead.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Pass to Nurkic. Puts up a deep 3. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Washington up 3. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. One guy who's been getting it done is Chris Middleton.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Smith out there with Trey Mann. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then it's Williams. And it's Williams in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's Carrington. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, when you play the Wizards, you better be ready to run.
BA, they like to speed you up. They force you to play at their pace. And on the flip side, that gives you open floor opportunities as well.
Now here's Smith with the drive. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
A crafty finisher. Smith has a variety of ways he can finish a drive.
Now here's Poole. He's guarded closely. The 3-ball. Second shot opportunity. Here's Holmes. Launches a 3. Champagnie, that's good.
That's a heads-up play right there. Reads the floor, distributes accordingly.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Yep, that one's good.
Yeah, Smith plays bigger than his size. He's got great bounce, and it helps him make plays there on the inside.
Poole outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Champagny. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Poole against Smith. And he gets it to go. Smith's got 6.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Poole. Pass to Champagny. Fires from deep. Drains the triple. And the Wizards lead by 8.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Williams. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Smith outside. Outside man. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Champagny. Wizards leading by 8. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Now here's Smith. He has 6. And the layup falls. Smith's got 8 points in the quarter.
Tough make by Smith inside. He had to work around their physicality.
Poole outside. There's a minute 34 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. And the 3 off target. Hornets trail by 8. All right, Graham, what do you think about Jordan Poole's nickname, the Pool Party?
Oh, it's very apt, right? Because when he's on, everyone is having a good time. But it also speaks to his relaxed attitude. He's out there to shoot and have fun while doing it. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Well, with the Hornets, they're still seeking their first NBA title, Clark.
Yep, and you think about all the talent that's come through the Queen City, BA. Playoff success has eluded them. I mean, hopefully it's just a matter of time before their fans have something to cheer about.
Poole gets it in close.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's man. And he goes in for the dunk.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Stripped it away. Okogie, the pass to man. Here's Smith. Three-pointer off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Pass to Champagny. Poole outside. Putting on the Jets, Jordan Poole.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Wizards leading by 4. And time. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Corey Kispert. Rashawn Holmes is out there with Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in its shooting guard. And it's Smart missing. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 4. And the shot goes in.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Middleton against Green. Count the basket and the foul. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
Oh, I tell you what, Middleton really does a nice job at being able to score through contact. Sometimes he gets hammered, and he still gets it up and down.
After his rookie year, Clark, Chris Middleton got traded to Milwaukee.
Well, there were no ripples when this trade happened, BA. No earth-shaking or anything like that, but it was major for the Bucks and Chris Middleton. He's been a multi-time All-Star, and he also was huge in that championship run in 21 for the Bucks.
First team foul.
And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Now Ball, just 5 to shoot. Miller outside. Another shot. Pass to Nurkic. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Here's Koulibaly. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Miller outside. Off target at the rim. Wizards leading by 5. Pass to Middleton. Back to Koulibaly. Middleton outside. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. Koulibaly's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you can find his teammates too.
Ball passes to Nurkic. Ball looks over the floor. Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Still Hornets ball.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. And Nurkic throws it down.
Oh, too easy for Nurkic. A big man who goes up strong. Have to meet him at the rim and counter his aggression.
Smart outside. Kicks it to George. Just 5 on the clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. From deep, Sarr. That shot off. Hornets trail by 6. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second team foul.
.157 left in the 4th. Ball outside. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
I do not know if there's a more confident family in the NBA. Ball wants the ball when it matters most.
Green against Middleton. To the inside. And stolen by Green. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Miller. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Now just a 2-point Wizard lead.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. And there's a pick. Here's Koulibaly. And and they pick up 2.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Miller outside and stolen by Middleton. Smart against ball. Kicks it to George. Hook loose. Bridges against Middleton. Bridges passes to Nurkic. Missed inside.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took.
He did it in France, and he'll do it here too. Sarr showing no hesitation being a rookie.
Pass to Smart. Outside Koulibaly. Off target with the 3. Now here's Nurkic. Koulibaly defending. Nurkic passes to Miller. With the fadeaway. Oh, he buries it from outside.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Misses the shot. So it's a narrow victory for the Wizards. Pulling out the W. And this
have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the small forward position.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Ball. Takes it inside. Out to Bridges. Miller with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. Miller's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Hornets. Nurkic with the block.
And that 7'2" wingspan for Nurkic, he can just gobble up shots. He knocks that one away with authority.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Bridges. Puts up a three. Rebound by Nurkic. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Charlotte has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Ball. Miller with a screen on Bridges. Lobbed up there for Miller. Stolen by Brunson.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
And Anunoby slams it in.
Let's remember, this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Here's Ball. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Brunson against Ball. Releases. And it's Brunson missing.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Inside. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by Miller. Nurkic has got 5 points so far. Brunson against Ball. Brunson kicks to Hart. Towns a screen on Green. The kick out to Towns. From deep. Bridges with the board.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the re-coverage pay.
Hey, DB, we don't see a lot of them, but from what you have seen and heard, what can the Charlotte Hornets do better to improve their overall game?
Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is what are they doing successfully on the offensive end and what are their weaknesses? One of the weaknesses is drawing fouls and getting opportunities at the free throw line. To me, Kev, the best teams do a good job of getting easy points, whether in transition or at the charity stripe.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Ball kicks to Miller. The kick out to Ball. Shoots over Bridges. Ball no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
The kick out to Towns. Back to Brunson. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Miller sets a screen for Ball. They get it back. Here's Nurkic. And the call on the shot. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
At the line for your Hornets, Nurkic, taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
Instituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yusuf Nurkic has been on display for the Charlotte Hornets. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hornets.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
The guard spots filled in by Paul and Miller. Josh Green is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. Nurkic a screen on Brunson. Ball. Towns with the defensive effort.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
To the left wing, wide open, and he makes that one. Towns has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for New York. Charlotte in the lead. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has she shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Green against Hart. 6 to shoot. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Bridges dishes to Nurkic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
New York ball.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. It's a 5-point game. Hits the jumper in space. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, the southpaw, Jalen Brunson, pretty finish.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. The drive-by ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Brunson, no good. Hornets leading by 5. On the wing, Bridges. First 3 pointers off the mark. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Towns against Nurkic. Towns kicks to Anunoby. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck.
A physical big, Nurkic embracing, going up and attracting the contact when he's trying to score.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Well, this is exactly what you want from LaMelo Ball, attacking the rim off the drive.
Here's Towns. Anunoby outside. Back to Towns. And Brunson has it in the corner. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
Consistency as a jump shooter. Jalen Brunson with that quick, compact release.
Ball against Bridges. Ball dishes to Nurkic. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges with the steal. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Out to Bridges. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul. So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte.
Substitution on the court.
29 seconds left now here in the second. Smith against Bridges. Hornets with the rebound. Here's a Kobe. Williams up on top. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Brunson. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And
after the review, the ruling
just yet, officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
The basket counts.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Jusuf Nurkic.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Andrew Shamet is out there with Achua. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Robinson in at the center position. Here's Smith. And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period. And it may take a while for the Hornets to find success. But there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
It counts, and the foul. It goes on Nick Smith.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Williams sets a screen for Smith. Outside Williams. Charlotte moving it around. Williams in the post. Robinson on him. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
There's a screen by Achua. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And Williams throws it down.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Knicks trail by 6. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. Call it roster flexibility or a blank slate. But with some promising young players and more health, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. Tries again, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
Team foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
He doesn't get the second one. When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end. Seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Here's man. Payne covering. Here's Williams. That one goes in. Williams has got 7 points here in this quarter.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now here's Payne. Defended by man. There's a screen by Achua. Payne finds Achua. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
The shot's good from Smith.
You know, I like that he didn't go for the straightforward layup. He gave us a little something extra right there.
A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Williams. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Here's Shamet. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Hornets leading by 10. Left side Williams. Pass to man. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the third. The second effort. Here's Williams. Launches a 3. Williams' shot is off. Knicks trail by 10. Now Shamet. Nothing on the board. Payne passes to Shamet. Oh, good on the triple. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Hornets. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Here he goes. Robinson with the block.
Well, no easy buckets with Mitchell Robinson in the vicinity. Sends that back with authority.
Here's McBride. It's good from long range. McBride's got it back down to within single digits for the Knicks.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
On the wing, man. Payne covering. Man passes to Williams. 4 seconds left, and it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so it's Charlotte in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside it. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Nurkic is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Green in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
That one is on Towns.
Miles Bridges has a frame that allows him to play through contact, and he welcomes and relishes those opportunities.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And, Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Here's Ball. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Hart with it. Bridges covering. Anunoby. Towns kicks to Hart. Towns, a screen on Bridges. Hart the pass to Towns. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Brunson downhill. Just 5 to shoot. For the 3. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Pass to Miller. Fires top of the key. The offensive rebound. Poked loose. Bridges with the steal. Now Brunson. Bridges with it. Back to Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. And it's off from 3-point range. Charlotte leading by 8. Here's Bridges. Finished off the break.
They want easy looks. Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Bridges, no one around him. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Brunson goes in. Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. Towns, a screen on Miller. There's the triple. Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Towns.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
Ball, the pass to Bridges. And here we go, the fast break. Brunson's got it. Towns wide open. That 3 off the mark. The Hornets have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. To the paint, Bridges with the steal. And here we go, Brunson heading to the hoop. So fast in transition. Brunson gets it in there.
Jalen Brunson wants the ball in these moments, and there he shows you why. Big-time shot.
Bridges, a screen on Bridges. Ball dishes to Bridges. To the right side. Here's Nurkic. And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trail by 5. Brunson right side. Bridges outside. Off target from three-point range. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Hornets leading by 5. And here is Ball. Bridges, a screen on Bridges.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
A kick out to Anunoby. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, 2-possession game now after knocking both of those down.
And Brunson, here we go. It drops. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. And so it's New York with it. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Yes! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
Ball with it. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
On deep, Brunson, and the miss. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really
like a lopsided matchup, but anything can happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now, New York starting 5. They got Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the center position, locking down the middle. Middleton against Hart. The 3 is up.
Gritty defender. Hart making those skills known on that possession.
Anunoby passes to Hart. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
Smart, a screen on Bridges. Outside Koulibaly. Soft touch off the glass.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Anunoby, a screen on Middleton. Anunoby on the wing. It's rebounded by Washington. With the Bradley Beal trade, Washington made it clear they were going in a new direction, Brent.
Yeah, it felt like the Wizards were stuck in the Delaware just a little bit. They won 34 or 35 games for 3 straight seasons, and trading away Bradley Beal was an admittance to, hey, we've got to start over. We've got to do something to get some younger players in here on the roster and give us some flexibility. The future is now for the Washington Wizards.
Anunoby on the wing. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
Smart looking around. A deep 3. Hart pulls it in. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me, and he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Middleton. And it's Middleton finishing it off.
Middleton looking pretty comfortable right now playing in the pick and roll, whether he's passing the ball or shooting it. Right now making good decisions.
Towns outside. Lets it go from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here's Middleton. Kicks it to George. Pass to Koulibaly. Middleton with a screen on Bridges. Here's Koulibaly into the lane. Misses from short range. Knicks leading by 5. Hart passes to Bridges.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
And here's Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. From outside, off the mark. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range. And he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
And that one's good for Brunson.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Koulibaly on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. It's Middleton on the wing. Gets some space and parries the jumper.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
That one drops for him.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Out to the right wing. From deep, Sarr. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Knicks leading by 4. Anunoby for 3. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get.
Well, it's been generations, PA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Now here's Towns. Drives to the hoop. Misses the baby hook. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 5. Here's Sarr. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Every time I watch Sarr, I'm just amazed at how light off the floor he is.
To the paint. Here's Brunson. Doesn't go that time. Middleton from the outside. No good on the buzzer beater. So lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. New York out in front, up 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
George out there with Sarr. Then there's Marcus Smart. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Middleton in at the 3, small forward. That's the group for Washington right now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Wizards last season, for the first time in a long time, hitting the reset button. A losing record, no surprise, but they're trying to build something from the ground up. Enough of treading water in the middle, Brian. They're 45 straight seasons without hitting 50 wins, the longest such streak in NBA history.
Ooh, not good there, Allie. Thank you.
Oh, my! That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Washington with a rebound. Stolen by Bridges. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Wizards basketball.
And the Wizards with possession here. They trail by 1. Up top, George. Brunson against Smart. And there's the screen. Fires the 3. And Smart nails the triple. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, BA, I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches. But the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run. And honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court.
And Middleton gets it to go on the assist by Sarr. And now a 4-point Washington lead.
Inside, Middleton's so dangerous, just a cunning scorer in the paint.
The shot by Towns, no good. It's hard on the wing. Coulibaly defending. Towns for 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Anunoby. Towns a screen on George. Towns up top to stop the run. That's short off the rim.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Ooh, nice. Smart slipping inside.
I like watching Smart get it done inside. He is such a fearless competitor.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Hey guys, the Wizards' #2 overall pick, Alex Sarr, wanted to be in Washington, D.C., and his defense gets him on the court right away. Not to mention, the Wizards are in a rebuild, and if his offense comes along, he could be a foundational piece for this franchise. Everyone's excited to see the development of Alex Sarr.
A big piece. Okay, Shams, thank you. It's Middleton on the wing. Anunoby covering. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sarr. Here he goes. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
For his size, Sarr has impressive mobility, and that's a pretty fluid drive.
Anunoby, a screen on Middleton. Outside Anunoby. Three-pointer. The shot won't fall. Wizards leading by 7. 1:33 left in the second quarter, and the bucket is good.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Smart. Middleton outside. Smart against Brunson. Smart with the bucket. Smart's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. This is Chris Middleton making a play.
Hart goes in. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
A great decision from Smart. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Washington shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Well, Brent, since 1980, the Wizards have had home court advantage in the playoffs just one time.
BA, do you want to have anything that you want to share that's positive about the Wizards? I mean, this team has not made it out of the second round in that span, so hard to envision that happening anytime soon. We've got a long way to go.
And it's Brunson missing. Washington leading by 11. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Sarr. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Sarr is playing with a lot of confidence, not questioning himself, just using his size to keep finding buckets.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul.
On the court.
Well, the Wizards shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Payne against Smart. Kicks it to George. Pass to Coulibaly. From downtown, and no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Washington Wizards up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Coach, this first half has been a struggle.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Knicks trail by 14. So on the floor for New York, Achua is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Cam Payne. And it's Robinson in at center.
Payne, one of those guys like a water bug, just slippery on the inside, and you can't find it.
Poole gets it in close.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Outside McBride. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Here's Achua, and that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Champagny. Gets the 3 ball to go. Champagny's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
Here's McBride. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And it's Poole with the ball for Washington. Well, whenever Jordan Poole is out there, Brent, you expect some highlight reel moments.
Well, there's no doubt that Jordan Poole's the kind of player that's going to take some chances. Sometimes it doesn't go so well, but when the times pay off, BA, it is spectacular.
Clock at 4. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Oh, it's Holmes with the big jam.
What a show of strength by Holmes, going up hard and jamming it in.
Achua passes to Shamet. And Holmes pulls it down.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Poole against Payne. Kispert on the wing. And again, it's Washington with a three.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
We hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. Well, do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. Payne with the bucket. Payne's got 6 here in the quarter.
And that is one of Payne's signature moves. He loves that high-arcing, soft-touch floater.
It's Poole on the wing. McBride covers. And there's the foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Payne against Poole.
2 minutes.
Softly drops in the floater. Poole's got 6 points.
He might have got bumped, too. There's no whistle, but Poole able to still make it.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Right wing. And there's Holmes on the assist by Poole. Poole's got 3 assists tonight.
Marshawn using his size, imposing his will.
Kispert, right side. Takes a 3. Holmes passes to Kispert. Poole outside. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by McBride.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
The kick out to Poole. Pass to Champagny. Back to Poole. From deep. Achua with a rebound. New York has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. McBride offline with a 3, and it's Wizards ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Champagny. Got a piece of it, and we're going to have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Here's Holmes with 4 on the clock. 4-3, and that's not going to go. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Wizards out. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Wizards leading by 22. Sarr out there with George. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Here's Coulibaly. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Anunoby. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Wizards. Here's Sarr. Second chance shot. Kicks it to George. Smart for three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Anunoby passes to Towns. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Shot is off. 4 for 7 in the game now. Hard against Middleton. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time.
Chris Middleton.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Bridges passes to Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Three-pointer, no good. Wizards leading by 22. Oh, deflected. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Outside Koulibaly. Six to shoot. Off target from outside. The Knicks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And the basket by Bridges.
Yeah, you don't expect Mikal Bridges to knock you out with a shot from that distance.
Smart outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
It's stolen by Smart. Pass to Sarr. Outside Koulibaly. Pure from three-point range.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
Towns for three. And it's Koulibaly with a rebound. Washington has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Smart with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Here's Koulibaly. Off target from three-point range. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Towns passes to Hart. Outside Anunoby.
In the fourth quarter, 2 minutes.
Pass to Bridges. Anunoby, a screen on Middleton. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Into the lane. Boom! He jams it straight down. Big time two-hand slam. And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Koulibaly on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Koulibaly's got 5 points now this quarter. The Knicks have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Sarr. And it's New York with a rebound.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Wizards.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Alex Sarr.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Jordan Poole, he's checked in for Smart.
Your Wizards, number 13.
It's Poole on the wing. Brunson defending. There's a screen. Pass to Sarr. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope. Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Back to Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Connects from downtown.
Really quick release there from Brunson. Let that one go in a hurry.
Poole with the ball. Launches it from deep. Off on that one. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawless. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it.
watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Green in at the 3 spot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
One thing you know you're going to get from Bridges, he can really score.
That has never been a problem for him. He's always been able to put it in the basket. He's got a really good feel and stays in attack mode when he's on the offensive end. Already a very confident player, knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
To the middle, George finds Koulibaly. Launches it, cranes the 3-pointer.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
To the inside, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Such an athletic guy. Bridges just hammers it down.
Smart against Ball. Smart passes to Sarr. Here's Koulibaly. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Smart against Ball. Green with a screen for Ball. Takes a 3. The rebound by Middleton. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Sarr. Koulibaly with it. 6 on the shot clock. There's the screen. And there's the drive. Nice D from Williams. The Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Charlotte moving the ball around. Ball, the pass to Williams. Misses the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Clark with the Hornets, they were hit with injuries as hard as any team in the NBA in the 23-24 season.
Kevin, I couldn't agree with you more. They were so unfortunate in that regard, and it's not anything you can control, and it made it almost impossible for them to have a productive season because of those injuries.
Now here's Smart. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Down low. And it's George missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Ball. Bridges a screen on Smart. There's Ball with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Deadly in the pick and roll. LaMelo Ball can do anything out of that particular set. This time calling his own number.
Smart wide open. He fires. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Williams. Still yet to score. Miller against Middleton. 5 on the clock. And Miller throws it down hard.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
On the wing, Koulibaly. Covered by Miller. Smart deciding where to go with it. On the wing, George. Smart against Bridges. Smart misses. Charlotte leading by 3. And there's Bridges on the assist by Ball.
Assist from
6 points for Miles Bridges.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
Sarr gets the bucket.
That's simply a gimme for a player of his caliber. I mean, the defense cannot allow that.
Ball up top. Outside, Green. Picked by Williams. Lets it go with a three. Green, no luck. The Wizards have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Ball against Smart. Sarr sets the screen for Smart. Middleton on the wing. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Koulibaly's got 5 points so far.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Hornets on top. They lead by... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court for the Hornets, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Mark Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. Here's Koulibaly. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Hornets leading by 3. And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
Sarr with it, working on Williams. Sarr gets the bucket. Sarr's got his second bucket. Bridges a screen on Smart to the inside, stolen by George. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball, and slam dunk by Smart.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
On the wing, Bridges, defended by George. Bridges against George. Bridges kicks to Green. Traps in the tray. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Ball against Smart. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in. Smart's got it all tied up now for the Wizards. Hornets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Saw the pass to Smart. Miller grabs the miss. Charlotte shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Knocked loose. Clark, obviously, this is a results league for head coaches, and we're always going to see lots of changes at that position.
I think you're exactly right. I don't necessarily agree with it all the time. I would like to see owners and general managers and decision makers be a little more patient, give coaches a little more runway, but we know it's a results-oriented league, and oftentimes the reality is that it's easier to change one coach than it is perhaps to change a handful of players on a roster that's not performing. This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
Here's Smart going inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Smart's got the lead, back up to 3 now for the Wizards.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Ball feeling it out a bit. They kick it out to Green. Inside, Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Outside, Smart. On the wing, Koulibaly. George with the screen on Miller. And Koulibaly gets it to go. Koulibaly's got the lead up to 3 now for the Wizards. Miller inside, defended by Middleton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First team. And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
Clark, we've all heard the comparisons. Brandon Miller plays a lot like a young Paul George.
And you know, it makes a ton of sense when you consider that Paul George is Brandon Miller's favorite player. So he spent a bunch of time studying how PG gets it done and putting those moves into his own book bag.
Middleton with it. Now Green defending. Pass to George. 6 to shoot. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Left side, Miller. The tray. Here's Williams. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Out to Miller. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the three-pointer. Miller's got 7 points.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Middleton against Williams. And Sarr throws it down.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Tie game in Washington. Want to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One of the stories here, Marcus Smart getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Brogdon out there with Jordan Poole. And there's Rashawn Holmes. Then there's Kispert. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Back to Poole. Pass to Champagnie. Now here's Poole. Drains it from beyond the arc. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Smith scanning the floor. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Holmes. Great D that time from Nurkic. Charlotte in the lead.
Wizards foul.
The Hornets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Shooting for Charlotte. Trey Mann taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Mann. The Wizards have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Champagnie. He's guarded by Williams. To the wing right side. Pass to Poole. Here he goes. And the layup's good off the glass. Poole's got 5 points in the quarter.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Greg, it's not the first skill you think about, but Jordan Poole is unreal at the foul line.
I mean, led the league in 22 at 92.5%, beating out teammates.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
For the Hornets, Smith taking 2 shots.
In closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Poole. Banked in off the glass. And now a 3-point Washington lead.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Smith, the pass to Mann. It's to the hoop. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Mann's got 6 in the quarter.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Poole kicks to Kispert. Back to Poole.
2 minutes.
And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
1:44 left to play in the third. Here's Brogdon. Great D that time from Nurkic. Charlotte trailing. Mann with it. 6 points for him. Rebounded by Holmes.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And Holmes throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Nurkic can't hit. Wizards leading by 3. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Poole with no one around. No good on the 3. Hornets trail by 3. 34 seconds left in the third. Nurkic dishes to Williams. Pass to Okogie. Out left to the wing. Nurkic against Poole from 8. The shot's good. Nurkic has got his first bucket of the night.
And you got to do more than that to stop Nurkic, using that muscle to just brush past the defender.
And here's Poole for 3. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. It's picked off. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Wizards lead by 1. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Charlotte, the guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Miles Bridges is out there with Josh Green, and it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The drive by Ball, and the wide open shot from Green. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Washington leading now by 4.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Throws down the breakaway jam.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Green deciding where to go with it. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 5. Shot to stop the run. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. There's Green with the three. It's good from long range.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
You're smart. Outside for George. Pass to Middleton. Tries to keep it alive. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Outside, Ball. And Green slams it in.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Middleton drives in. Here's Koulibaly. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Middleton's got his 5th assist in this one. Ball against Smart. Back to Ball. Green left side. Out to Bridges. Clock at 2. Miller. And Sarr pulls it down.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Outside, Ball. The three. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Middleton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Smart passes to Sarr. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And it's Ball in the corner. Stolen by Smart. And a wide open look for Sarr. Off target from outside. Hornets trail by 9. And now here comes Williams leading the break. Pass to Miller. 1:03 left in the fourth. And it's good for 2.
Now, how about this move by Miller, using the pick and roll to create some space for himself?
Smart against Ball. And the layup falls. Smart's got the lead up to 9 now for Washington. Middleton against Miller. Bridges sets the screen for Miller. Here's the three. Rebound, Washington. Middleton outside. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. And now a 12-point Washington lead.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Lobbed up there for Miller. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The assist, Josh Green.
Outside, George. Pass to Middleton. Fires from way outside. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Some good coverage. Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and